Hi everyone, welcome to my living room. As I'm sitting here on the piano bench, I just realized that the dog has chosen underneath the piano as his place to vomit. So there's 2 patches of dried Maltese vomit under there, which is awesome. But I don't play the piano, my husband does. Why hasn't he noticed that? All right, so it's the storm of the century. Outside, there's so much snow falling, I don't even know what to do with myself. So I thought I would sit down and make a couple of videos. And the first one we're gonna do is a super quick $100 Sephora haul. And I say super quick because you can literally spend $100 on one thing at Sephora. And I'm always torn with Sephora because I love going in there. It's like, you know, a candy shop or a toy shop, but like the prices are absolutely ridiculous. I don't think you should have to spend that kind of money. Like, even if the products are wonderful, still don't think they're worth the prices, but we pay them anyway. So here's my super quick $100 Sephora haul. Are you ready? There's exactly, I just dropped my glasses on the floor. There's exactly 3 items in it. And the sad thing is, somewhere somebody's going, you got 3 whole items for $100 at Sephora? Oh, bargain. All right, so every once in a while, I go on Sephora and I order things that I need, you know, that you think you need. And that's what this haul was. So I needed a new under eye concealer because my Benefit erase paste was done. I thought I would try something new because I'm out of my erase paste, and I picked up for around the same price the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Coverage Concealer. And I just have to say, as a dry, dehydrated skinned person, it's really hard to find concealers and like face products that are really meant for people with dry skin. And I know that sounds crazy, and I'm sure a lot of people who have, you know, combination oily skin say, well, that's all there is. But I feel the flip side. It's like everything seems to be geared towards normal to combo or maybe slightly dry, but not a lot of people really do a very good creamy concealer, because what you want is you want something that's creamy, that doesn't look dry or powdery, but that isn't like kind of greasy and doesn't settle into fine lines. So this is kind of a first impressions as well, because these arrived in the mail on Friday, so I've used them for the last 2 days. So the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Coverage Concealer, and I have the shade number 2 Alive, so it's the second from the lightest, and it's just a little pot of cream concealer, a very nice creamy consistency without being, you know, too creamy. Like the erase paste is like, it's like almost feels like oh, I don't know, like what do you call that stuff, like that spackle? It's almost got like a spackle texture, where this is more solid, but it is creamy. Like, it doesn't feel dry at all. It feels really, really nice and creamy. And just so you can see what the color is, it's like dead on match for my skin tone. It's nice and creamy. It doesn't settle into any lines under my underneath my eyes. And at the end, because what I like to do to test is I'll go like this to scrunch it up to see if you get like those little creases, and it doesn't do that at all. And it looked good at the end of the day. And number 2 Alive was perfect. It's like, it's not too light, it's not too dark, it's just right. And like I said, it was under $40 for 0.17 ounces. It's ridiculous. But of course, I'm like, oh, Marc Jacobs, hello there. And what started this haul was I had run out of like the little sample size of my Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black Dry Shampoo. And as I said in my recent favorites video, it's like the best dry shampoo ever. So the small travel size is, I think, 1.3 ounces for $17, and this is 4.4 ounces for $34. So here in Canada, it's 200 mils, so it's a small can. It's so expensive. Like, that's just, like, that hurts me. Like, ugh, because it's gonna last, what, maybe a month? But I have to tell you, it's totally worth it. Highly recommend it, and it smells just like the perfume. And then lastly, I was looking for a new mascara. So I have this whole saga with mascara. I have chronic dry eye syndrome. I'm such a lucky girl, which means that a lot of mascaras irritate my eyes. So at first I thought I needed to, and my eyes water a lot. That's actually one of the symptoms of dry eye, is that even though your eyes are dry, they water a lot. So at first I thought I needed like waterproof formulas, but waterproof formulas, there's something in them that really irritates my eyes. So my eyes would get like really scratchy. So I stopped using waterproof formulas, went back to just using regular formulas. And the problem is they smudge. Like it'll be 11 o'clock in the morning and I've got, you know, line backer, you know, those lines that they put on. It just looks, I look like a raccoon. It's horrible. So I've been trying to look up what a really good tubing mascara is. And what a tubing mascara is it coats your lashes in like a tube, and it's waterproof, but it comes off with warm water. So they just kind of pull off in tubes. And I've tried the Blink, I think it's like the Blink Amplified from Sephora. It's like $30+. Then there was one in the drugstore from L'Oreal, which was like their double extend-a-lash or something, and it was double-ended. That was a tubing mascara. I liked that one. Like I liked both of them, but they didn't give a lot of volume. They were more natural looking. And they were great and everything, but I can't find the L'Oreal one. So I've been trying to find a new one. The thing is, I find a lot of mascaras don't like call themselves tubing mascaras. The way that you know is if it says, you know, wears for 24 hours yet washes off with only warm water. So if it says it will only come off with warm water, that means like the tube gets loosened by the warm water and the tubes come off. So that's how you know it's a tubing mascara, but I find it's really hard to find that. So Julia Graff was doing a video about this mascara last week, so I thought, well, I'm going to jump on board and order that. It's the Clinique Lash Power Flutter to Full Mascara. It's like a dial-up mascara, so you can go from just kind of natural all the way up to full volume. Let's be real, I can't stand gimmicky mascaras like that. Like, I don't want not their lashes, I want lashes. So I, of course, immediately turn it to the top, which kind of lets more product come off on the brush. And it's just a normal tapered brush. There's nothing too exciting about it. And I'm wearing it today. Hello. Why do I do this? Like, how are you going to tell if I'm blinking? So I will not blink. And it gives really nice, not like the most dramatic volume, but when I have it on the full volume setting, it gives nice volume, but it's not like, oh, wow, I have false lashes on. So I just kind of leave it there. I've worn it for 2 days. I've noticed though little bits of the tubes falling off. So instead of getting smudging, I'm now getting like flaking. So I'm not too sure. I will keep you posted. So that was it. That's all I got for $100. But I cashed in 100 points and got this new Bobbi Brown lipstick. So this is 100 points. So I think it's like you get a point. Is it you get a point for every dollar that you spend? I'm not exactly sure. But I have like, I don't know, 1,700. It must be a point for every dollar, right? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. So you can cash in your Sephora Rouge points, 100 of them, for this tiny little 2.25 gram lipstick. I mean, okay. So it's adorable. Like, who isn't a sucker for dinky packaging? Like, I don't know any of us who aren't crazy for dinky packaging. And this one is called Sandwash Pink. So it's like almost like a brownie pinky nude. It's a very Bobbi Brown color. It's quite nice. So I wore it yesterday. Of course, I'm not wearing it today. Silly. I should have been wearing it for this video. But it's just a really nice neutral. Like, it's a darker nude, but it's still rosy. I like it. It doesn't feel particularly wonderful. Like, lipsticks are one of those things, like, I know I don't like to spend a lot of money on any makeup product, but there are certain things I'm like, yeah, like, okay, the Marc Jacobs concealer, I get it. The Clinique mascara, no, but I have used other high-end mascaras that I like. I like high-end eyeshadows. I like high-end, you know, face products. Lipsticks, though, it's like I've never found one that, like, you put it on and it's like, oh my gosh, this feels amazing on my lips. They're usually, nah, you know, the texture sometimes I find can be a little not waxy, but like stiff on higher-end lipsticks. I don't know why. Like, you kind of have to warm them up to get them to melt into your lips, but you know, to me, they're not worth the price that we pay for them, but this one's nice, so I will keep that to wear this spring. And that's it. That's my $100 plus 100 points Sephora haul. And I gotta go shovel. I really don't want to, but it looks like I'm gonna have to. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.